Let's just get right into it. Let's just get right into it. SC baby 313. Let's make it happen.
Let's make it happen, Cap. Let's make it happen, Captain.
Oh yeah, a hot fix. We're looking at some quick hot fix patches on 313 to see where it is. Just gonna get in and just mosey around and get myself prepared for the weekend to do some mining ops, some bounty hunting, PvP, you name it. You name it. All of the above and then some. And a lot of extra derping for sure, for sure, for sure. But man, I am, looking forward to the next extension of 313. Harlequin 7407, how are you? Yes, the hot fixes are coming along, and we Sig's got a lot of work to do. Harlequin, it's a good thing because it helps them with their focus. They can dial in and really keep their heads down. It just keeps grinding, keeps it grinding, grind, and as long as they're focused and they're good with that, I'm good with that. If they need a break, they need a break. But it seems like there's an air of excitement. I mean, there is seriously an air of excitement in regards to the very next patch. That's going to be groundbreaking in the sense that a couple of maybe 2 to 3 milestones we're looking at as far as 314. The completion of Stanton as a complete full system, having most of his assets. And I say most because there's one little snippet that I'm looking for, one little thing that I'm looking for, and that's being able to submerge underwater. And I think once we have that, there are bits and pieces there that we'll need, like the rivers and the basins and lakes. Um, but that will become a water source for us and apex predators and other creatures potentially, right? Ah, okay. Nothing bad on the servers, Harlequin. The servers are acting okay. As you can see, I'm at like 40, low 30, 40 frames, but I'm running some things in the background. I just went back and installed my Tobii eye tracker, and it's not picking up because Sig did some improvements and updates on the Tobii eye tracker. So I'm gonna dabble with that a little bit more and include that into the stream as well. It's great when you're doing like free fly and you can pan an external view. It's really cool. But I'm eager to see what the improvements that they did add into the Tobii eye tracker. But yeah, if you decide on on that Tobii eye tracker Harlequin, I would say I would highly recommend that you get it through Robert Space Industries because the devs get credit for it, and I still believe that they may have a discount on it, but not sure. But I would still say get it through Robert Space Industries through their website because then it really highlights and will get Toby to be more involved with Robert Space Industries as a whole, SIG, and you know, especially with ways they can improve the tech and things of that nature. So it's a peripheral that I think it has some immersion factors to it. I think I call it VR light because in a sense when you start, you know, having more of these landing zones, you're looking around. It's kind of cool to just you're walking, you're able to pan and look around and see the different parts of the landing zones, and you're privy to look around and you see these details that otherwise just using the mouse and keyboard and running through areas you wouldn't really see or pay attention to. But with that Tobii eye tracker, you're more prone to look around, and I thought that was the really compelling and interesting thing about the Tobii was that it opens up that immersion. And I cannot wait. I cannot wait for us to have the homesteads with that kind of ambiance and the lighting and such. And so you're in your cool homestead and you're looking around. And again, I call it VR light, and it really will set that mood and then really get us involved into deeper immersion in game. So yeah, that would definitely be cool. I think I'm gonna go out and do a little bit of I'm gonna do some PVE a little bit. I'm gonna grab my. Let me see. I'm gonna go with a Cuddy Blue. Oh, I gotta make a claim on that. Okay, let's see here. What do I have as I'm gonna try this Nomad and see what it does. Still need to see if it will work with my setup. My monitor's over 6 feet away. Yeah, that's a Harlequin. I would say you would definitely need to be closer to your monitor. That's the one thing. I'm using a 48-inch monitor, but my desk is about 4 feet. It's a 4 feet by 8-foot desk, and I'm kind of like almost a little over 2 feet away. But you have to play with it a little to see how far you can take it. But I would also say it. I would also try this Harlequin. With the cradle at the bottom or at the base of the monitor. They also will provide you with extension cables as well, Harlequin, free of charge. You just have to ask them. And I wanted to share that with you. I asked them immediately. I said, well, I kind of knew off the bat that I would need some extension cables. And I requested it. And lo and behold, actually the extension cables came before the product. And here's the thing. It comes from Switzerland. It only took 3 days to get to me. So, again, yeah, if you feel as though you need those extension cables and extra cradle, go ahead and ask for it. But what I would probably recommend, Harlequin, to have some kind of block or setup that you can stick the Tobii eye tracker on and extend it a little further than the monitor. I'm not saying that it will work, but I would say try that, please. And if that's the case, get back to me. I might even try that as well. I think I will as a test case. And I will, what I will do, I will put that into the chat, and I will also stream that and bring that word back. If you ask me about it, I'm going to try it. And that way, that's what it's about. It's about support and sharing knowledge to increase the immersion factor to Star Citizen. So, yeah, I'll be more than happy to try that for you, Harlequin, as I do have the extension cables, and I can place the tracker bar closer to me, and I can try that and test that out for you. So no worries. Okay, so pad 3 consolidated. And so what I'm going to do, I'm going to get to the mine jumpers and try to make a little moolah in live so that I can build up and get my components. Fortunately, one bedroom apartment, so have to play from the couch. That's fine, Harlequin. Also, I would recommend Harlequin, if you're near an IKEA, or you can order from IKEA online. There's ways that you can order like a butcher block board or table, and you can also order the legs for pretty cheap. And so there's all kinds of ways you can in a modular way set up a desk or create your own space. So there's all kinds of ways to do things. DIY it if you have to, but it would be fun. But if you check on IKEA, which is very reasonable for their kitchen tops, those wood block kitchen tops, and they actually sell legs that you can actually do a makeshift desk and set that up for yourself. So there's a will, there's a way, Harlequin. Anything I can do to help out, I'm pretty handy. So any suggestions, feel free to ask. I'm there for you. Ah, nice. Flight Stand Pro. Nice. And whatever it takes to get us in game and playing, it's all good. It is all good. About that fun and immersion. Wow, look at that view. Holy smokes. Look at Lorville down there. Look at that. Holy smokes. Wow. Oh boy. It's just freaking beautiful, man. This does not get old. But as I was saying, the next patch is going to be so fundamentally an essential piece to getting this game into or closer to being a MMO. Because we're talking about the next step would be iCache. That's slated for the next patch. And that means our belongings, our items, they will be persistent in game. And that also gets us closer to Death of the Spaceman as well, because then we're talking about things and items being tracked, as well as our characters. Our state of our characters are being tracked and recorded and held, and those states do not change until we do something or outside circumstances change it as well. So I'm only wondering, there was when I logged in, there was a update, and I did the update, and then there was this I guess it's kind of like I wouldn't call it a waiver, but it was a indicator to say, oh, AUC is, you know, it's a means to make money, but there's going to be this possibility that there's going to be a wipe. So it's basically saying, don't take it to heart, because that may have to happen. And what it made me think of was what I just said of iCache, of them setting it up so that we'll have that one more final wipe, potentially. I don't want to spread rumors or misinformation, but for them to say, you know, the money that you make or earn in the game could possibly be wiped away, it leads me to believe that they're preparing for iCache for 3.14, which is, I cannot freaking wait. I cannot wait for it. That's what this is about. This is what this game is about. Persistence in game, player states, the database, remembering who you are, what you did. Oh my gosh. Items. It's even opening the doors for the economy system down the line towards the end of the year, called Quantum. Can scan and process. I am stationary. Oh, the law is on me. Okay, I'm not gonna move. Clear to launch. Okay, let me look around. The law is on me, and I have not moved yet off of the pad. So I hope I do not get myself busted or beat down because I'm just coming off the pad. Okay, let me see if I can, if the law is, oh, okay, the Toby is activated. It's not calibrated, but it's working. Yeah, it's working. Okay, I gotta, let me get a reset here. Calibrate. Okay, so head tracking, recalibrate. I usually turn it off when I'm using my Toby Glass, Moby Glass, Toby Glass, Moby Glass. Okay, one second. Let me clear. Okay, yeah, it's not working in external view. Let me clear away from the pad. How beautiful. How beautiful. I think there is a subtle way of combating people buying AUC on eBay. What? Harlequin, are you kidding me? Is that what's going on? Are you kidding me? No. They're buying. Oh my God. Is that what's happening? People buying AUCs. So I would imagine with persistence coming on board, we're going to get more of that. What you just said. Oh my gosh. Hold on, man. This is what? I'm feeling such a new. Holy smokes. Okay, let me get my tracker here going right. Oh my gosh, Harlequin. You just opened a big bag of worms right there. Holy smokes. Oh my gosh. Okay, 1 second. Head tracking, general toggle. No toggling. General use offsets in cockpit. Okay, auto calibrate. Disable while seated. Do I want it disabled? No. I don't want it disabled while seated. Head tracking, general toggle. Disabled during FPS. Nope. General disabled during ADS. I'm not sure what that is. ADS. So I'm going to say no to that. Disabled during mobiGlass. Yes. Because that way when I use mobiGlass and I come out of mobiGlass, it will calibrate automatically. Disabled during interaction mode. Yes. Enable rolling seats. Enable rolling. Okay. External view toggle enabled. Okay, here we go. I think this will do it right here. Then I'm going to go to Mobi. And then I come out of Mobi and then it should calibrate. But I don't have the... Okay, the mouse still has control, but okay. All right. I'm virtually in. Oh my gosh, Harlequin, that is crazy. No, that cannot be. I am not believing this. This is crazy. People are just like, oh, okay, this is AUC. It's not even in the game. The game isn't even live. It's still alpha. But it just shows you. I guess it's a crazy way to give Star Citizen a compliment in a way. Kind of. No Roboto. No Roboto. Hey man, how goes it? Oh, Twix by Design. 07, everyone. Just jump right into it, huh? Didn't check for temperature, just jump in. Oh my God. Harlequin. Chat, do you see what Harlequin is talking about right here? I cannot believe this. People are on eBay buying AUEC. I'm like, what? Why? Well, it's I guess more. What's that old saying? More money than common sense. That's crazy. And Sig is probably saying, wait, don't waste that money. Spend that money on a ship or something worthwhile. Because AUC is not really a thing. It's not. Oh my gosh, man, that's crazy. I never heard of that. It tells me that I guess it's nothing. Money's nothing, right? But it tells me they're ill-informed about the game in a way, because I don't know if it's worth it. It's probably just be better off buying a ship, or if you're going to apply the AUC to a ship or items, I would say go for the ship. Holy smokes. No Roboto 070. All is good. Prepping for the weekend. Just seeing what the hot fix is about. Just getting prepped for the weekend. And then basically, okay, mine worth taking. Nope. I just want to see what's going on with the state of the game. and it's getting close to the weekend. It was a long day at work. Okay, let's see here. I want to do mind jumpers or evict illegal occupants. Okay, remove claim jumpers. That's the one. Okay, tracking. Okay, here we go. Okay, here we go. So it begins. Okay, I got a jump point. Get over to Aberdeen. Okay, ready to go. Here we go. Want to get the VKB Gladiator NXT sticks? Do I need to mount them to my desk, or are they heavy enough to sit on their own? Okay, No Roboto, I got some questions for you. Are you ready to get the mounts? If you're ready, then I'll say go for it. Now see, here's the thing. You don't want to sit them on the desk because they're going to slide on you. Okay, no Roboto. But here's the thing. I'm going to put this in chat for you. Here's another alternative if you don't want to go with the pricing of the mounts right away. Watch this. And if you're near Home Depot, I don't know if you're in the States, no Roboto, but I'm going to set up a link for you. There's this this product. It's like 10-15 bucks. Scotch. It's an industrial type of Velcro, and you can stick them under your sticks. And let me tell you, they will not freaking move. This is any of these Scotch ones you can pick right here. They will hold like 10 pounds and you're set. So I am going to copy that and I'm going to put it into chat for you, No Roboto. That so sounds like the what is that 80s group? Styx. I love it though. Okay, that's the link, No Roboto. It's from Home Depot, so I hope you're in the States, or you can order it, or you can find it online. But that is what you want if you're not ready to go all in on that purchase on the side mounts. You can stick those under those VKBs. Domo arigato, Mr. Roboto. Yes. Too much time on my hands. But you know what? Styx, man, the song was just so campy to me, right? And I couldn't stand it. But then I fell in love with the songs. I don't know. I can't explain it. But yeah, it was a go-to song. Those songs were a go-to. That band was a go-to. I'll have love for them. So when I see that, it's like good memories. Good memories. That's what I'm talking about. Good memories. Okay, let's see, where are we? Okay, right there. Time to bust up some mind jumpers. Saw them in concert with Journey and REO Speedwagon. Oh my gosh, you had a great time, Harlequin. You had a great time. I had a friend. He lived around the corner from me when I was growing up, and REO Speedwagon was his band. I mean, like, oh my God. It was like hit after hit with REO Speedwagon. I just want to keep on loving you Said I'm gonna keep on. Okay, I'm embarrassing myself. But yeah, it was just, yeah, great music. Great. Harlequin, I am a big 80s junkie. I'm an 80s junkie. Call me Ready Player One. That should have been my name, Ready Player One. I love the 80s. Love, 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 love. One day it's coming back. One day it's coming back. And I'll be there waiting, open arms. Come on back, 80s. Come on back. But great music, great times. Oh my gosh. Man tears. Man tears. Too much time on my hands. Oh, Journey. They were, you know what? Journey was a band who had one of the very first bands who had an arcade game after them. Steve Perry, oh my God. They hit after hit after hit. And it was so unfortunate that they fell out the way that they did. It's crazy. Some of the best bands have issues with each other. It's the craziest thing. You would think that they, you know, they get along so well because of the music they create, and they, you know, most of them couldn't stand each other. I think it was just ego. At the end of the day, ego, pride, all that stuff gets in the way, man. And then, you know, unfortunately, they get together. The reasons you see some just get together was they just need the money. And it's like, oh, this is a sad thing. But again, Foreigner, yes. Wow. Yes. Great bands, great music, great bands. Hopefully, as long as they stay safe and they do it right, I cannot complain. I cannot fault them how they're going to do it. And I would also recommend and hope that they do a simulcast or do it online as well. That would be awesome. I mean, they're not doing it for the hell, right?
Entertainment.
Scuba Steve. Thank you for the host. 07 to you, Scuba. 07. Scuba Steve. Scuba, we're gonna I think Saturday we're prepping up to do whatever come Saturday, mining, PvP, you name it. But here's the thing, chat. This is about right now. Again, as I said a little bit earlier, and I don't want to sound like a broken record and keep repeating myself, but we are on the cusp of some serious changes with Star Citizen in a positive way. Now, right at the surface, you're going to see a lot of bugs and all this stuff is happening, but I'm saying the way that it's going towards the end of this year, this game is going to dynamically change. And so what my point is, as Roboto, as he alluded to, getting your sticks, getting your setups ready, because these player counts are gonna increase. The gameplay is gonna get more dynamic, more intricate. So now's the time to start dialing in, getting accustomed to the gameplay mechanics. I implore everyone to start doing this, because I'm telling you, it's gonna hit you in the behind, and you're gonna realize, oh, wait a minute, it's too late. It's too late. You're gonna be, you know, trying to keep up, and it's like, wow, you know, you got to start somewhere at some point. And I'm saying the best thing you can do right now is start getting into the game, get your information right. Figure out, first and foremost, figure out what is good for you as far as a control system in Star Citizen. I've elected to go over to dual sticks, but there's some gamers who are great keyboard and mouse players. So you want to explore all avenues. And if you want to branch out and you're not sure, I would say go entry level. The T16000s are not built to for that longevity, but it's a good way to say, okay, what is this dual stick stuff about? And then once you're ready to graduate and you're accustomed, or you say, you know, this is where I'm gonna stick with, this is what I'm gonna stick with, then once they wear out, then be ready to graduate to the higher end sticks. And Nono Roboto mentioned the VKB NXT sticks. They They have various prices, entry-level prices, but the quality build of the sticks are great. They are great. And I'm gonna put a link in chat so you can see that and you'll know. I highly recommend them. And VKB, you better send me a damn throttle so I can test it for you and advertise it for you, because all of my systems are VK. Everything I'm using other than the throttle is VKB, and I highly recommend them. And very quality, a good quality build stick. They're modular, but the thing is, there's a little learning curve with them. But again, once you understand what's going on with them, you will not go back. I also, I guess I give I tutor people or instruct them on how to do that. So feel free to DM me on the dual stick setups. I'll set some recommendations for you and show you. I think I've shown about 4 people how to set up and use the dual sticks. And so hopefully they'll say that, hey, I'm a reliable source to go with as far as that. But I'm going to put a link for the VKBs into chat so you can see where the website is and what I recommend. Entry level, and then you can go all the way up to high end. But until you're ready and you know what you're doing, I would say don't do the high end right off the bat. Go low end and then know what you're getting into. Do your research first. But again, as to what I'm saying and why I'm saying this, it's about getting familiar with your control settings, with your control systems, because this game is about to take off. Well, this alpha is about to take off to the extent that, you know, right now there's people doing the PvP thing. People just want to generally know how to fly the ship and get accustomed to it. That's what it's about. I'm in concert. Uh-oh, I better scroll down. Yeah, that sounds like a cool concert. If it's safe there, it would be cool. Definitely. X56, I am not going to knock it. Logitech took over where Cytec fell. I still use the Cytec X55 throttle. Not really an issue with it. It still works. I have dual sticks and I use a throttle. So yeah, here's the thing, Harlequin. There's no right, there's no wrong way, there's no judgment with your control system. The only wrong way is that you're not, you're unable to play the game properly. That would be the only wrong thing about if you have a current setup of what you're doing in game. Then I would say that's wrong, because you need to understand what's best for you, what's tailored for your gameplay. So again, look at all those avenues on what's good to use, and then tailor it to your style. And that includes not just dogfighting, but it's also, you know, that's another great point, Harlequin. That X55 in mining, those dials, I recommend this. Well, the way I use my mining, I use the throttle for mining, the dial. And so I use the math formula, greater than, less than. So less than to the left, greater than to the right. And that's my settings for my the power on my mining laser. So I turn it to the left, it dials it down. To the right, it makes it stronger. It's so intuitive. So I'm kind of torn, because that X55 is serving me well in the regards of using it for mining. So the flip switches I use to power up the ship to go to flight ready. So yeah, there's no right, there's no wrong way. No, there is a wrong way. If you don't find out what control systems are conducive to you, that's the only wrong way. It is perfect, Harlequin. I am not mad at you about that. I actually, the way I have my throttle set up, I have the throttle split. So it's for my limiter. So what you're seeing here Look, see where it's at 100, the thrust is at 100%. I'm pushing the, I gotta, okay, I gotta pay attention. I have the limiter and the throttle on the two split throttles. So I pull back, power decreases, I push them forward, and it goes forward. So yeah, I cannot say anything bad about the SciTech throttle because it still functioned. The stick was the problem for me. But again, that's not talking about X56. The Logitech people are still using it. They swear by it. Logitech is a good joystick company. So by them taking over for SciTech, they still support it. So it's all good. Yes. Oh, nice. That's interesting, Harlequin. But yes, that's what it's about. You know, getting that familiarity going on how you use your I'm not in flight. Okay, I'm that SCM now. Space Combat Maneuver Speed. I have a control now. Better controls. Okay, here we go. PVE. And here's the thing, when this AI ramps up and gets much better, I think I know they're gonna challenge us on the levels of PvPers. Here we go. I'm gonna strafe off to the right a little bit. Ooh, okay, that's an orbital sentry. That's what I want. 5 of 9. Okay, let me speed up now. Faster. Beautiful game, man. It is. Oh, look at that damage I occurred. Oh, damn. Look at that damage, man. Ooh. Okay. Off target. Lost my target. There it is. There it is. There it is. I only touch my keyboard and mouse on foot. Yes. That's cool. Also, Harlequin. You see that logo, Game Glass. If you have a tablet laying around, even your old cell phone or a cell phone, a smartphone, you have an app, and you download an app for Game Glass, and it also gives you functionality like a UI to do functions in the game of Star Citizen. And I think they call it a shard. It's free. So there's no risk, there's no gambling, or there's no payment. Just go in, use the default. It has landing gear. It has different view. Change the external view. It's quite interesting, and you're able to use tablets, a number of tablets, or your smartphone. So that's another thing that you can also add to that immersion factor for Star Citizen, and it works very well. And it has a mining UI as well. And as we get more functionality in Star Citizen, such as salvaging and all of that, it's going to be added to Game Glass. But those you have to pay for. But the initial default is free. So that might provide some use for you and some immersion, some extra immersion.
We're tonight's entertainment.
OM1, thank you for the host.
We're tonight's entertainment.
Dr. Dronis, thank you for the host. Yeah, I'm gonna search this
We're
area.
tonight's entertainment.
Community manager Steve, thank you for the host. 07.
We're tonight's entertainment.
FirstCon Texas, thanks for the host.
We're tonight's entertainment.
Major Statics, thank you for the host. Oh, look at that damage.
We're tonight's entertainment.
Zulu Group 07. I think I just go enough to upgrade my mining laser. I hear you, Harlequin. Yeah, mining is going to be really, really cool, especially with those components now in the game. It just gives us another layer of immersion that's going to be really cool. And when you talk about mining as a group and each person have different components or modules on their mining laser, you're going to have all sorts of varying effects with mining as a whole. And so it will be conducive to be playing the game as a group, because it has its advantages, because of the fact that you can add these components to your ship, and so you have these different effects. Oh crap! Oh, tried to kamikaze me, man. Anzo Trotsky, he's done. I'm taking some serious damage though. These. Oh crap. There he is. Peekaboo. My weapon is gimbal.
Damn, son, you just hit with the
Situation
wow
Room
effect.
42. Thank you for the follow. 07 to you. Welcome to chat. You're amongst good company. 07 to you. The Situation Room 42. Oh yes, cannot wait. Cloud Imperium Games, man. They're working on 2 games. This is crazy. They're all in. Yep. Next patch, we are pretty much have a complete Stanton. Outside of Oceans, as I said before, we have a completed system. We have the Orson system that's coming in next. We're going to see some introduction to hospitals. It's going to be a good time, man. Cloud tech, actual clouds in game, like your flight sim, Microsoft Flight Sim, using cloud cover, flying through it in atmosphere. Sky's the limit. Yes, rad, Scuba, very rad. Sky is the limit. The FLTR module, yes. I cannot wait. And tomorrow in Inside Star Citizen, I want to highlight that we are going to get a sneak peek of the industrial area for Orson, as well as new armorware, and I think that's to the prelude of them getting ready for iCache. So basically, this armor types, they're going to be, I would assume that they're going to be physicalized, or they will be able to take damage. So that's going to be cool. That's going to be really cool. Yep, some good things coming down the line, but we still have to have a good amount and fair amount of patience with all that's coming out, because we still are expecting October 9th a virtual CitizenCon by Cloud Imperium Games. So there's an extra load of work for them to do to prep for that, and content, new content. some people say, no, I rather them just work on just getting content to us. I understand that, but there's another part to that. We have to realize, you know, this game looks great, but on their end, this is a business. It's still a business, and we want them to have a healthy business model. We need them to stay in business, because if they're going to continue to give us content like this, by all means, Cloud Imperium Games, do what you have to do to make revenue and to also showcase and advertise your wares so that new backers can come in and realize that the landscape of gaming is not what it's all said to. It's not all what people have said it to be, or a standard, or based upon the current state of games that we see right now. That's not. That's a business model that's geared for shareholders, so that they can get a quick return on their investment. But that is not reflective of the possibilities and the potential of hardware and software these days. Technology has advanced much, but the gaming industry is holding us hostage because they want to make the shareholders want to make that buck, and so they're going to spit out this content that's just garbage. I'm sorry, man, it's just pretty garbage. I need to be stimulated. I need to be challenged. I need something new. And yeah, it's going to take time. It's going to take money. And so yeah, by all means, SIG, this is on its way to being something special. But as a business model, this is what you got to do to advertise. So, and then also, here's the most important thing, chat. It's not just that. It's basically to celebrate the backers, to celebrate the vision of what can be, the belief in this game. It's almost a movement in itself. And so when we come together and we see this new content, it also says that, you know, we were part of this. This is the potential that we have when we have a common goal, a common belief. This is the possibilities realized that come to life. That's what it's about as well. I mean, that's very important. And this is not just this game here locally in the States. This game is worldwide. It's truly a worldwide game. And the passion shared amongst us as backers is incredible. Oh, did you see that hit? And then my components flared up on the user interface. Look at that. That battery is tough. I'm taking some damage too. This truck was not meant. I don't know if I can. Oh, I better back away. Okay. Woo. I'm taking some serious damage. They're 11 clicks out. I think I better stop in at a space station and get repairs and come back out and fight. I'm not Luke Skywalker. I am not Luke Skywalker. Okay, let me look for a nearest. Okay, Hurl 2 is going to be the closest stop for me. I'm going to get there, and then I'm going to get repairs if I can make it, because I'm in bad shape. Look at that, chat. I am scrapping. I am struggling. Yeah, Harlequin. Yes, it's worldwide. True. And the Germans are the next largest backing pool outside of the U.S. And I thought it was the UK, but UK is strong. Aussies play. I mean, France, they play. I'm like, it's everywhere. Korea, I'm like, holy smokes, this is what I'm talking about. And to realize that, it lets you know that this game is going to be 24/7. You know, and the fact that you have persistence. So you log off, the world is still evolving. You just took a nap, and the other countries are up. And when they get the server meshing technology incorporated into the game, then you're talking about the potential of having people from all over in this one instance together. So again, it's this living, breathing universe. And also the AI NPCs will have a say so as well. I can't wait. Really, honestly, I can't wait. But I gotta be patient. I can't force things. I have to let them process this. I have to see them, you know, get the tech, build it out, get it into the system, and realize what they have, and then reiterate, and then ultimately get it going in the way that they envisioned it. But yeah, I'm excited though, and seeing this potential here like this is incredible, man. But yeah, the components are starting to come in: power, heat, communications, self status. Oh, look at that. Sensor on. Oh shoot, I turned off the ship. Holy crap. Okay, let me there we go. With the flick of a button. Just like that. Oh man, I am jacked up. Holy smokes, that damage. Okay, did I run out of okay, let me clear this. And yeah, we're the next patch or so, I don't think in 3.14, but maybe the next 2 patches, we have somewhere where the star map is going to be updated as well. And that's going to be a needed thing, because they got to get that going for the next system like Pyro. So all of that has to come into play, and this has to be realized. This tech's got to be realized and updated, because we're talking about going into these new systems such as Pyro. I know, Harlequin. No, crazy. Ignorant. Harlequin, ignorance is bliss. Ignorance is bliss. I better switch it up then. I will take your advice, Harlequin. Look at that, man. The view is just redunculous. All right, here we go. I have one more century to take out, and I'm good. And you know what? The damage to the ship, you can feel it creaking. It's like, what the heck? Look at that. It's just... Yeah, I'm in trouble, man. The view is nice, though. Gotta love the view. Shield, alarm, quantum. Okay, here we go. Coming in hot. Let's back it up. Call ATC real quick. All right. Here we go. Man, she's beat up. Okay, let's see which one it is. On the left. Okay, and landing gear down. See, with the dual sticks, I'm moving it over to my right, to strafe right. I got the space brake, and so I'm my right stick, the bottom axis, the Z axis that works, and I'm twisting now to my left, towards me with the left stick, strafe down. So it's very immersive and it feels natural doing this. So I'm just twisting a little bit and letting go so it feathers down. Textbook landing. Ooh. He's beat up. Scorch City. This is a ship that you got to realize. Don't try to be Luke Skywalker in this ship. If you're being shot at or you got PvPers going after you, run. Use decouple mode and spin it around while you're moving away from them and fire on them if you have to, but run. This is not that ship. Now, PvE, that's a different story. But then again, it's going to come to a point where they're going to be just as formidable as humans, as PvPers. They're going to be just as tough. Oh, yeah. Time for another ship. Nah, I'm not. I'm gonna finish it up. I'm gonna finish it up in this ship. I'm gonna finish it up. Let me turn around. Turn around, dude. Finish it up. Not brave Harlequin, just crazy. Just crazy. Here we go. Get back to the action. All right, let's see where the trouble is. We got one, just one to knock out, and that's 22.5 in my coffers. Okay. Just gonna pull up the quantum jump. Here we go. I'm back. I'm back for some damage. Oh yeah, Harlequin, the 600i has some of the best shields. So I am not surprised. It has some of the best shields, even though it's not a design fighter. But yeah, it's a funny rumor about that 600i too, Harlequin. I'm probably sure you know. But it said that, and I think it's not the touring, but I think it's the exploration version, that it's rumored that that ship is a submersible as well as a spaceship. And the rumor goes to the Vanguard Warden variants as well. So that, yeah, and then I think the last of that rumor was the 890 jump is capable to actually sit down on top of the water and really actually perform like a actual cruise liner or ship. But it would make all the sense in the world with the gameplay that's surrounded with the 890 jump. When you see the 890 jump, all I can think about is The Fifth Element with Bruce Willis. So it's going to be interesting though. This next patch, and which is really two more in 48 hours. We're at the end of April, so May and then June. The end of June is going to be the drop for, or that's the estimated drop for 314. And yeah, we're going to say it's probably going to be late, but that's fine. But at some point, I'm excited to know that we're going to see the true persistence in the PTU and see it actually be streamed, see it being tested, and a means to say, you know, some of that 30K issue, it won't be a devastating thing. It'll be more of a workaround if it happens. I think Sig mentioned that, yeah, they haven't totally gotten rid of or found out the cause for all the 30Ks. But with that said, once iCache is enabled, it was said that, you know, let's say you have a crash, iCache, because it has true persistence of all the items, it can analyze the state and remember the state of everything or those pertinent items in game and return it or place it back to the state where it was prior to that drop or that crash. And so, as an example, let's say I get a 30K. We have, let's say we have, oh shit, what is that? Oh, saw rocks kicking, man. It scared the hell out of me. What was that? So an example, I'm in my ship, or we're all in the ship together. Mad Styles '07, sir. I was kicking rocks, Mad Styles. I'm like, what the? Wait a minute. You know, so yeah, a perfect example. Hey, we're all in the ship. Chat. We're all in one big ship, a capital ship. I crash out. I get 30K, for example. But yeah, iCache is working. iCache is initialized. I will get respawned back to the state, same place where I left off. Simple as that. iCache in effect. Back to where I was. Oh man, the video feed is coming up now. That's a nice little touch. Oh, he's taking damage. Oh, so am I. But he took most of the brunt of it. Elvin Decker, going down, buddy. Oh, kamikaze. Oh. I gotta find that sentry. I have one more sentry. Oh, I definitely want to tell you, chat, I got something special lined up for you all. Friday at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're going to do a special gaming quantum gamecraft theory show. Friday at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's going to be pretty cool. So come on, hang out. I promise you, it's going to be fun. Your guard penalty. Ooh, done. So far, so good in this Nomad. Oh, nice. He didn't last long. I gotta find that sentry. The pace of the music picked up too. It's go time, baby. It's go time.
Let's make it happen. Let's make it happen, Captain.
There's the sentry. This damn CTD. Things were going so well. CTD. Yeah, Matt Styles. This was a hot fix earlier today. So they're still fixing things. Unfortunately, though. But Matt Styles, we're getting ready for that tonk. We're getting ready for that tonk. We're getting ready for that that C2, man. That's gonna be cool. That's gonna be cool. Barrel roll, barrel roll, barrel roll, baby. Oh, destroy all sentries. I got 22.5K in the coffers now. Yes, there it is. 22.5. Nice payout. Oh, Starlifter with the tank. Oh, Harlequin. We were I think we were last stream. I had mentioned, I don't know if you were there or you heard me talk about that. How cool would it be to have the tanks to have parachute capabilities and to be dropped from a C2 from high atmosphere? Holy smokes. And still be able to shoot in the turret. Oh my God, that would be sick. Please, you got to make that happen.
Let's make it happen, Cap. Let's make it happen, Captain.
That would just be too cool. That would be too cool if we had the capabilities of opening the deck, opening the hatch on a C2, and the tanks roll out and they enable a parachute system, a rectangular parachute system that will allow them to glide down to the ground, sort of like PUBG, right? Oh my gosh, I love letter to PUBG. I don't know. I don't want a lawsuit, but yeah, that would be interesting. Very, very cool in a sense. Only thing I could see that could be wrong is the tanks actually land in places where they shouldn't go, like maybe water or heavily dense trees. That would be the problem. I could see where that could go south, but how cool would that be? Okay, let's look at the contract manager. Call to arms. Let's look at no missions out there yet. Okay, let me get to a system. And I think Friday. Yeah, that would be cool, Mad Styles. Yeah, I don't think SIG will let that happen to the planetary tech, but it would be interesting though, Mad Styles, if they could do that. He said once there, I'm gonna try and get a group together to test hot dogs on the frozen lake on micro. It would be, oh my gosh, if they can get that tank to work and get it in game where they can actually parachute that thing, give it that kind of capability to drop. And I would say that would be a cool way to deploy, especially in a game like I think Sean Tracy is coming back to talk about Theater of War again, I believe, Friday. Don't quote me on that, chat. But I think they're going to bring up Theater of War again, the latest update. So that would be, now in Theater of War, if they could enable it in there first, How cool would that be? And you see these tonks just flying by, and then the tonks just drop. Oh my gosh. But as far as gameplay, as far as the PU and the PvPers, oh my gosh, they're gonna have a lot to do. They're gonna have a lot to do when you're talking about the vehicle that has the turrets and the missiles. That, along with the taunt ground combat versus air combat, that's going to be fun. You're kind of opening the doors to something, I would say Theater of War light, when you're talking about having the capabilities of using ground vehicles. You can fire on airships or spaceships, flying ships. Harlequin says, even without the parachute drop, the tail on approach, tip up, and have the tonks roll out while you're pulling back. Gonna have to have a good pilot. Yes. But Harlequin, to see it being pulled off, I would not put it past any of these backers out here to pull that off. It would be amazing footage, and it would be a great advertisement for SIG as a whole to see that gameplay happen in game. I mean, I wouldn't put it past them that we would never see it. I will say that I'm not going to dismiss it that we're never going to see it. But yeah, the Tumbril Cyclone MT, we had that. Oh my gosh, can you imagine the tonks and the MTs fighting the spaceships, the arrows? Oh my god, that's gonna be some crazy stuff to see on stream, and people recording this stuff and having those battles take place. It's gonna be their version of Theater of War, and I think that's why it's with the tonk on its way and the C2, this is why I'm not surprised so much that we're getting this update to Theater of War, and the fact that once we get the tank or the tonk in game, it's a means for SIG to start optimizing and seeing how they can make this tank perform better in game in the persistent universe and pull that over into Theater of War. But they need that. But for Theater of War to really see its potential, to really hit its stride, it needs some more of that foundational tech that's slated for later this year. So I don't know what they're gonna do or how they're gonna get Theater of War to work, unless it's like on a server type thing, like Arena Commander or Star Marine, where it's a little separate from and it has a limited number of people, kind of like Arena Commander. Then I could see where Theater of War can really be something that's really nice. And I think with what I said earlier, with the fact that things are getting closer to the MMO aspect, with like the next patch with the persistent universe, iCache and true persistence, that Theater of War is going to be a place or test bed for you to get good and not pay those consequences in game in the persistent universe. So it's going to be really important that they get Theater of War working, so that then we can start using it as a tool to practice war operations, org operations, can get in and go at it without the repercussions like Klesher going to jail and eventually death of the spaceman, or you're losing your stuff like Ready Player One. You have all these items you acquired, and now persistent or the iCache says you it's yours, you can save it. But if you die, then people can pick you clean. They can pick your bones clean, because those items are until you hurry up and get back to that location, then you're basically you're gonna get what is it called? Vultured. You're gonna get vultured in game. You really will get vultured. But with Theater of War, you just die, wake up, rinse, repeat, and you learn something from that. You learn how to work better with your org mates, teammates, multiplay. You get better with that, how to perform right in operations. And you don't have the repercussions on you. You're not penalized. You don't go to jail. You just get up and start again. You improve your aiming. You can, if you're terrible at FPS, Theater of War is the perfect environment. Even though right now, some of us are not happy so much with Arena Commander. Some of us are not happy with Star Marine. But I've been told that, players, PvPers are migrating over to Arena Commander to practice, to get better. And you have those frame rates. So, and here's the thing. SIG has been updating Arena Commander and Star Marine. So that Reclaimer, yeah, reclaimed. So yeah, so chat, that's something good to look into as far as practicing on your sticks, getting in touch with others and getting sessions in and playing an Arena Commander, Star Marine, especially with the FPS stuff. And it's not just about running around and shooting as fast as you can. I would say a good practice method for Arena Commander is how well can you move around and be stealthy, or move around slowly, but be aware of your surroundings and react and have quick reflexes. I think that is a key in the FPS aspect of Star Citizen. It's not about like Call of Duty and you're running and gunning, but it's more about peeping those corners, hiding behind containers, boxes, things that'll protect you, and not rushing out in the open, but stealthily moving about, not trying to be seen, crouching, even going prone, moving on your belly, So you want to look at the different aspects of FPS. It's not about grabbing a gun and running and just shooting the hell out of a hallway, but it's how you go from walk from behind one object and go behind another object, taking your time, looking around before you move, looking for objects that are moving around you, other players. And then, you come around the corner and they're there. How quick are you with the trigger finger? So those are the things you want to look at and practice in your FPS to get better at. The stealth aspect, not rushing into things. Your aiming, not using all your shots, firing everything all at once, but using spurts of the weapon to keep your aim true. So many aspects that you could work on and realize that these are the layers to this game. And especially when you get a jump on someone, there's force feedback. So once you get a jump, they're open to more for you to press that attack. It's not always that they'll have the opportunity to respond immediately, especially if you're using a shotgun and you're close quarters combat. That shotgun is going to blow them back because it's going to have those real physics that's going to react in game. And so you have that initial jump on the person. I talked about this a while ago, that's where this is heading. It's about keeping your head on a swivel, being careful about your steps, and being aware and seeing what's not there or seemingly not there. So yeah, those things can be practiced, and you can even simulate that, because I think we've been taught with FPS that's what you do. The gaming industry has said this is how you're supposed to do FPS. You run and gun. Now, in a real life situation, you're not going to be running out there like that, because you're saying, I don't want to get shot. I don't want to get killed in real life. So you're going to take your time. You're going to look around. You're going to be observant. You're going to have the gun cocked and ready. And anything moves, you damn well, you're going to shoot the hell out of it. And then move and keep moving yourself. You're not going to stay there and look. So those are the aspects of, I want to suggest and say, this is what can be worked on. Things of that nature. it's worthwhile. Because when we start getting into this game and, these player counts come up, that's what we want to do. We want to be able to find our fit amongst each other and say, oh, I work very well with this person when we're doing dog fighting. Or I work very well with that person because they're very good with FPS, and each time that I play with them, I learn something new. Some new nuance is put before me that teaches me, oh, I didn't know that, or they're good tutors in regards to FPS. So it's really cool in the way that you're continuing to get better in this game. It's not a leveling up. It's about what you put into it and what you can get out of it. That's what makes this game so unique. I don't want to keep saying game. People say it's not a game, it's alpha, but it's so pretty, it's so clean. But we have to call it alpha because they're still working through bugs. But so I use the term loosely because still, for what we see and what we're able to do with this potential, it's better than some games that are out there. So don't mind me when I say game. It's just to say that it's getting there for sure. But man, yeah, I just can't wait. And they're doing things technically that's gonna have your system work better in game. So your current system that you have, you're gonna see improvements in how it runs with Star Citizen, where hopefully AMD, Intel get it together, man. Once, I think, when people get that workforce going with the hardware, we're gonna see the chips, the motherboards, the graphic cards, and I think that's gonna be a great time where once those pieces of hardware, once those pieces of hardware get back into the market, it's like the alignment of a perfect storm, because by that time, hopefully, more than likely, Cloud Imperium Games, their tech will have more nuances, more improvements to it. So it's like the perfect alignment of the storm, the perfect storm alignment, that you all will be able to, or have access to better hardware, and then the game itself improves. And so then when you combine the game, the improvements in the game, and then the upgraded hardware, it's a win-win situation, because at the end of the day, I think I can safely say that most people would want to play this game at 4K, especially if you're able to run it at 4K and the hardware is affordable, where there's competition that brings these prices down, and it gives you the capability to run this game at 4K. This game was meant to be in 4K. The way it's set up, the way it plays, the way it looks, yes, everyone, I could safely say, would want to do that at 4K. Why not? And then the prices of monitors and the technology, they're introducing 8K, but we're nowhere near having that across just all households in general. But so what I'm saying is 4K is going to become the norm. Things are going to move away from the 1440 eventually, and it's going to get into the 4K realm, and that's perfect for Star Citizen. And even though I would say, okay, 8K would be possible, I think I would be happy with the 4K. Again, it's that alignment. Mad Styles, he's like, basically the whole of 2021 stock will be scarce before hardware can get back to stock normal. Most are saying Q1 2022 is when you will see more. Thank you, Mad Styles. Exactly. And that's perfect. Mad Styles, that aligns with what they're all trying to do here in the game for Star Citizen. Tony Zorvek's quantum system, the server meshing. Mad Styles, can you imagine that that hardware being available, and then Star Citizen having all that tech in by that time? And I would say truly the second quarter of 2022 is where they're getting comfortable with all the tech that was dropped from this year. Again, perfect alignment of the stars, the perfect storm, unicorn, four-leaf clover, whatever you want to call it, rainbow. I mean, whatever you want to call it, it's the perfect time that this development is hitting its stride with the availability of hardware. So no one who plays the game are forced to feel as though they need to get something right away. It all aligns perfectly. And I can only imagine what the gameplay is going to look like in the next few months. Because when you break it down, June is the middle of the year. I mean, once we're past May, I think it's just 30 days in May, we're right there in June. The end of June will mark, we're halfway through. Can you believe it, chat? We're halfway through 2021 already, come June. Oh my gosh. Yes. I would say the second quarter, Harlequin, first, second quarter, we start to see things get back, stocks get back to normal. And once that happens, especially between the two, the competition is going to bring those prices down as well. But that sets up, you to play this game in 4K, to have your system for quite some time, and just be happy with it. And seeing those improvements with hardware and software in this game, and then you're talking about by that time we're gonna probably have 3 or 4 systems. Hopefully, Planetary Tech kicks in, they're doing their thing, and then all of a sudden, it's just like game on. More people playing. Harlequin says, I'm betting the prices will not hit manufacturer's suggested retail price till at least third quarter 2022. And you know what, Harlequin, what that says to me, when that time or that space at that time, that's the time where you want to start looking at going through on, looking on the internet, going through the web, looking at the retail's products, and figuring out and pretty much getting a handle on your configuration, your system, your memory, your case, the motherboard, the processor, the graphics card, lining all that up, doing your homework, because it's gonna be some back and forth about what's good, what's not, what's recommended, what's rated high, what's not. And then it's gonna be the thing of, oh, I'm gonna wait on that because I looked at that product and that's exactly what I want, but I'm gonna wait for it to be available. And things of that nature, when you're talking about, buying or building a system, especially building a system, or having, someone build it for you, it's going to be real interesting though. Very, very interesting. But again, no panic. As I said, the software and the updates in the software that SIG are implementing will increase your performance on your current system, which is a great thing. Altogether, it's a great thing. And Mad Style says, yes, Harlequin, I did not say stock, but we'll be back to normal in 2022. But it will be more available than they are now. Waiting for, Harlequin, are you? Oh, you scare me over there. Waiting for the Threadripper 3 and the new Navi 21s. Whoa! Harlequin, you scare me. You scared me with that. I did not expect that from you. Oh my gosh. Harlequin is not, do not take that name as a joke. Harlequin is serious. Holy smokes. Wow. Okay. That's Harlequin. That's awesome. A lot of 3D computation. Holy smokes. Yeah, the Threadripper would be perfect for you. So Harlequin, you'll have the best of both worlds, work and play. That's awesome. That's awesome. That's very nice. Oh man, congrats to you, Harlequin. Ah, got you, Harlequin. Yep, I feel you on that. 6 years old, and that's dinosaur years or dog years when you're talking about technology. So yeah, but that'd be awesome though. That'd be awesome for you. Wow, amazing. Yeah, it's time. It's time. But good thing is that SIG is improving and optimizing. We're also come the other good news. Ali Brown, who's in charge, he's in the graphics. He's the lead in the graphics department. They're planning to drop Gen 12 Vulkan end of June as well. Where with Vulkan, the game is going to utilize the cores in your machine. The more cores you have, it's going to utilize and it's going to recognize and utilize those cores, as opposed to just using 2 cores. So that is going to be really cool. I cannot wait for that. That's the next patch coming. But again, SIG reserves the right for when they're going to drop, or they can delay or pull something back. But it's estimated that the next patch will see Gen 12 Vulkan. Cannot wait. Just MBVid and CPU swap for me to back to the best config for me. Nice. Yeah, Vulkan is gonna be good. I can't wait. Cannot wait. If I was I just wish I was a fly on the wall when when people boot up to Star Citizen and that update drops and they start playing Star Citizen and say, "Oh shit, look at this." The expressions and then people get on Reddit and get on the chat and game and say, "Do you see this? What the heck? I'm getting XXX frames. Are you kidding me?" But we'll see. I'm not going to get overly excited, but we should see some marked improvements, some efficiencies going towards making this game play even better, for sure. That's going to be a treat. Oh yes, SSDs are really key for this game. Oh my gosh, yes, and RAID. Woohoo! Yes, the SSDs are getting better and better, and with the bus width expanding to 4.0, incredible. It's going to be incredible, Harlequin. Incredible. Yep, having them set up in a RAID 0. Oh my gosh. 2 terabytes, 2 terabytes, 4 terabytes total SSDs, and just dedicating that just to run Star Citizen, period. PTU and live when PTU is available, but just that as a dedicated hard drive space for Star Citizen. That will be insane. But again, this is worth it. Especially with more content that's coming, it's worth it. Well, again, chat, I'm gonna this was a preempt, just a tease towards this weekend. And again, I got something special lined up for you all come Friday at 10 p.m. Oh, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Friday. Yes. Have 3 SSDs currently, 2 500 gigs and 1 terabyte. That's awesome, Mad Styles. Yes, I love it. I love it, love it, love it. But chat, look, I'm gonna do a special quantum theory roundtable show. I'm gonna do a really cool interview. You're gonna really like this. It's gonna enhance what Star Citizen is. It's going to be refreshing to see, who am I interviewing? So you're gonna have to tune in on Friday at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I'll be back, and then that Saturday I'm gonna hang out with my man Twix, and we're gonna do some crazy mining. We want a smooth jazz stream. Yes, you got it. You got it. But chat, it's always a pleasure to be in here with you all, because I'm amongst great company. You guys are so awesome. Love your vibe. It's so positive. You're one of the main reasons why I back, why I proudly stream. I get to hang out with you all, talk shop, Star Citizen, of course, right? Talk life, positive stuff. And just share these moments, because when I take them with me, when it's all said and done, y'all gonna be right here. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So I'm gonna call this one for tonight, because I'm gonna prep up towards this weekend, but I'm gonna be on tomorrow night to get it in a little bit, get prepped up. And again, it's going to be a really cool weekend. We're going to do a special Friday edition of the Quantum Theory Roundtable with special guests we're going to interview come Friday, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm plugging it again. And also, I'm going to do, we're going to look over a follow-up show on Inside Star Citizen with Armor and the Orison. We're going to discuss that tomorrow. And get a little feedback with you all, and talk shop on that. I'm gonna see who's streaming, and it's gotta be someone doing Star Citizen, nothing else. Star Citizen or bust. Let me see who's on. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna say, like, Verity is on. So next time, 07 all. So I'm gonna raid Verity. She's fun. She's a Star Citizen. She loves the game. So chat, say hello to her. Give her a hearty 07. And I will see you tomorrow early after Inside Star Citizen. We can talk about it. I'm going to do a recap on that. We're going to show that and go over and see what's going on with Orson. Yep. And I didn't do it right. Okay, here we go. Verity. All right, here we go. We're gonna head over to Verity. Tell her I said 07 chat. Star Citizen 07. See y'all tomorrow.
Guy, it's like I don't know where he is in this one. Usually you can jump across and
It's
he's on the other
Verity.
side. This guy's like burrowed somewhere. Hey, what's up, Kimmy? Bring your people up in here. Exclamation point, cheers, hearts. How was the stream? What was going down? Hope you're having a good time. If you don't know Kimmy, go give him a follow. Go show him some love. I'm guessing you were doing the Star Citizen things, but perhaps you were not. Please inform me. Please inform me what was going down. Give me the 411. All the deets. Oh no. Don't. Oh gosh. No. Mistakes were made. Yep. This is exactly what I did.